The skipper or shipman is a tradesman on the seas. He owns a ship and knows the sea very well. However, he is also known for stealing wine while the captain is sleeping, so he could also be a pirate. He's described as a rascal and unsavory. The shipman was part of the city group, and this group was a group of people who were out to make money and to get what they wanted, basically. So Chaucer actually doesn't like the skipper or the shipman at all. He feels that it's unfair that he lies to his men about the wine that he steals, and that he is really nasty to his prisoners. The shipman tells a story about a rich merchant who married this beautiful woman, but she eventually drained his income by demanding nice clothes and accessories. There was also a monk who was always at the merchant's house, so I guess they were good friends. The monk was generous with his money and always brought gifts to the merchant. But one day the monk was over. The merchant had woken up early to leave, but the monk had went to his garden and prayed. While he was in the garden, he started talking to the merchant's wife about how she owed money and that her husband would be furious if she doesn't pay it back. The monk agreed to give her the money if she would be with him for that night. She agreed because she didn't really like being with her husband. They obviously kept this a secret from the merchant. Later on, the monk had given the wife the money, and the merchant had actually asked him to lend him the same amount, 100 francs, and he said he would pay it back when he could. After the merchant came home from work, he decided to go and see the monk, and while he was there, the monk had told him that he had given the money he owed to the merchant's wife. When his wife did not tell him about the money, he questioned her, and she said that she should be able to keep it in exchange for being with her husband that night. For the ornament that me and Sabrina had to make for this project, we actually took a piece of paper and folded it into a boat because it represents the skipper and how he's a tradesman overseas. On the flag on top of the boat, we had a symbol for the skipper. We put a captain's hat on it because we thought it would be a good symbol for the skipper. Also, on the side of the boat, we have a symbol for the city group, which the skipper is a part of. Also, for the 3 words that we chose to use to describe the skipper, we used criminal, unsavory, and rascal. It's because obviously he's into thievery and he's a criminal. Chaucer also described him as unsavory and a rascal. The color to represent our person, we used blue because he's on the sea a lot, he knows the sea very well, and we thought it would be a good color to represent that.